Hello everyone, welcome back to our series, Families for Safe Dates. We are on session 3, so let's dive right in. So this session will be a lot more of me talking less and you doing more activities together. So the learning objectives for this session is to go through 2 activities, how you feel, how you deal. We're going to talk about skills for settling disagreements. There'll be one more activity after that, and then we'll go through some safe skills, and those are capitalized because it is an acronym. So we'll get into the first activity and we'll move forward from there. So this next activity is to help teens deal with anger towards possibly dating partners, towards friends, towards other adults. In all of those situations, this is to help them deal with anger. It's natural to feel angry sometimes, but how do we deal with being angry? That can make the difference between a good and a bad dating relationship. To better handle anger, people need to understand their hot buttons or the things that make them angry, identify their signs of anger, and have some calming strategies that they can use when they are angry. This activity includes 3 parts, the 3 parts that I just mentioned, that will help you with each of these. Caregivers will be doing these activities along with their teens so both can learn some anger management skills. So on the next screen, you will find the activity and you will just read the instructions, go through what it says, and then you will kind of come together, talk about it, and we will talk about it together as well. I will give each of these next 4 slides around 10 seconds to be on the screen. I encourage you to pause it and to read it and to find a scrap piece of paper and do this together. And then when you are ready, you can unpause the video and it should move forward to the next piece of paper that you need for doing this activity together. I hope you all had some really great conversations about what makes you angry and what you can do when you're angry. What hot buttons are for you, what hot buttons are for your teen, and that it was a good time of discussion. Next, we're going to talk about 4 skills for settling disagreements, and that is used through the acronym called SAFE. So let's talk about SAFE and decide how we can settle disagreements within relationships. So these are 4 skills for settling disagreements. They're described on this page. I'm going to walk through them with you. I will try not to read them too much to you because I know that you can see them, but I think they're very important to go over so that we can learn kind of how to settle disagreements between 2 people. The first thing to remember is to stay calm. So using your calming strategies, staying cool and collected, is the best way to have any sort of conversation, especially when the conversation gets a little heated. It is okay to feel some emotions, right? It's okay to feel angry, but try to stay calm. The next thing you want to do is ask questions. Be honest, open, and just ready to understand the situation. Try not to jump to conclusions, which in disagreements that can be easy to do, but remember to stay level-headed, to stay calm, and to just keep asking questions so that you understand the other person's point of view. The next one, find out their feelings. So maybe you're feeling angry, maybe they're feeling also angry, and you guys both need to take a break. So try to find out the other person's situation, the other person's feelings. Express your own feelings and be honest about that. The more honest you can be, the better. The last bullet point under find out feelings is use I statements. When you're expressing your feelings, instead of saying, you make me feel this way, you do this, that's kind of accusing. So try to use an I statement, and that will put all of the feelings on you, which is better so that the other person doesn't necessarily feel attacked. So say things like, I feel angry when you, and fill in the blank for whatever the behavior is when you yell at me, because it makes me feel belittled, like something like that. And then there's another example on there that says, I feel mad when you ignore me because I'm afraid you don't care. So it really expresses your feelings and what you are thinking, and maybe that will open up the conversation for them to be honest as well. The very last one, exchange ideas for a possible solution. Maybe the solution is that you guys compromise. Maybe it's not. Finding out the possible solution is a really good last step. So consider all of the information, suggest possible solutions or compromises, and talk about which one works best for both of you. Okay? Maybe a compromise is not working as well for you, not as well for them. But understanding that you both come to that conclusion. So make sure that you're both okay with the solution. So those seem pretty simple. Hopefully you are able to use these safe skills when it comes to, feeling lots of emotions and disagreements, and that you are able to put those into practice so that your relationships are able to last and move through all different kinds of things. So let's do an activity together that you will be able to use your safe skills. In this activity, caregivers and teens are going to practice using safe skills for settling disagreements. You'll be working towards solving a disagreement between Jamal and Lauren. Read the background information and the script and answer the questions at the end to practice settling a disagreement. I'm going to put those on the screen. I will leave them up for about 10 seconds again, and I encourage you to pause them so that you can read everything and then discuss together. There are 2 different screens that will pop up, so it'll be the background information and then the script. So I want you to do those, read them, and then answer the questions at the very end. We have made it through session 3, so I encourage you guys to go through session 4 with me, and that will be posted up in the YouTube channel. So go ahead and click on session 4 whenever you are ready.